Hi guys! So today we're going to do a makeup transformation with this awesome outfit and these huge sleeves inspired by Disney's Princess Mulan. Today I hope my Asian side comes out a little bit because we are going to do Mulan with a creepy twist, of course. It's going to be a two-parter makeup. First we're going to do a full beauty makeup of Mulan herself and then make her creepy, like what if Mushu attacked her and burned half of her face. Warning for children, if you're watching this video is going to get extremely graphic in the second part with skin burns that are fake. It's going to get pretty intense. The second part is for more advanced makeup artists, so stay tuned. First of all, we're going to put a wig cap on because we're definitely going to put on a wig later because I do not have the long, luscious, black silky hair like Mulan has. Now for her beautiful white made up face, I'm going to get a white aqua paint. This is Wolfe Brothers, one of my all-time favorite aqua paint companies. You can use Ben Nye, Kryolan, any aqua paint you have. With a wet sponge, you can use a disposable makeup sponge or this one's Real Techniques Beauty Blender dupe. It's very stained because I use this for special effects body painting makeup. This is probably one of the most hardest makeup looks you could do. I know it looks really simple to paint your face white, but in order to get an even layer, you have to do this kind of fast. And make sure you clean the chin of it. And then you can powder it down with some translucent powder or baby powder. I'm just loading this puff up and then powdering my face. And then I'm going to do Mulan's thick on fleek eyebrows. I'm just doing this with a black eyeliner pencil. You get any black eyeliner pencil. This one's just like a 99-cent Wet n Wild one from the drugstore. Then I'm getting an apricot toned blush and doing that on the top apples of our cheeks, more towards our eye than the actual contour of our cheek. Filling in my eyebrows just a little bit more. You want them to look semi like slugs. I know that sounds weird, but they're a very interesting shape. Then I'm getting this beautiful lavender with a hint of blue in it, shimmery eyeshadow. I wish I had one that didn't have shimmer in it, but this was the closest color I had to her lavender eyeshadow, like from the movie. Putting that all over the lid and just blending it into the brow bone. You could also tap it on with your fingertips to have a more pigmented, saturated tone to it. Then I'm just getting a white eyeliner pencil and putting it on my waterline, that gross skin that's really close to your eyeball that looks and feels like you should not put anything there. Yeah, we're gonna whiten that. Then getting a black eyeliner. This is one of my favorites, the Tartiest clay waterproof one, with a very thin brush and doing a semi-extreme, very long cat eye. This is gonna draw out the eye, make it more elongated and slim. Then I'm just gonna curl my eyelashes and put some mascara. No false eyelashes here because Mulan is all about that eyeliner look though. She doesn't have very prominent eyelashes. Now just getting any old red lip liner and drawing in our lips. Mulan has very thick lips. They're very voluptuous and she has a major cupid's bow. Her lips are a little bit longer than mine, but I'm just gonna do it kind of to my natural lip shape. And then getting a matte red lipstick on top of that. Doing the lip liner first and then the lipstick is gonna make it wear longer. And then I got a NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk and using that cream of it to do a more ombre effect. Now it is time to get the wig. This wig was so hard to put together. If you guys remember my Jasmine makeup transformation, you should check that out. This is the same wig from that and I just put it in a top bun. I got a red ribbon and then this beret is just a paper cutout that I found on the internet because I couldn't find the exact, you know, little hair fixture that Mulan has. And I couldn't find the exact earrings that she had either, so I got these ones from Amazon and they're actually pirate earrings and they're more hooped than Mulan's earrings are, but I had to get clip-on ones because my ears aren't pierced. And then I get the little sash that Mulan adds to her whole outfit. We've got to remember that little bang that Mulan has hanging from her face and her hair. And that is our finished beauty look of Mulan. She's just so pretty. I hope I did her justice. This whole outfit is on point and was custom made by a woman from China that I got on eBay. I'll put the links to it down below. But we're gonna move on now to the second makeup look of what would happen to Mulan if she was attacked by Mushu and got her face partially burnt. Warning, this is gonna be super graphic and very scary, but we're going to start by taking away half that face of the makeup. We're going to take the wig off and start applying some crazy things to our face to make it look like a burnt effect. Starting off with this piece of liquid latex that I layered on to make this little strip, and I'm going to make a droopy eye effect with some telesis as my adhesive. If you don't have telesis because it's super expensive, you could always use Pros-Aid or Spirit Gum. Pros-Aid will work better. Just don't get Pros-Aid in your hair, please, or in your eye. Or telesis in your eye, please. Like I said, these next steps are for more advanced makeup artists because all the products that we use, you have to know how to apply them correctly or you could harm yourself. We're putting that on the top eyelid and drooping it down so that it looks like our eyelid is almost shutting and melting on that side of our face. And then on the lip as well. We're doing the same thing as we did on the eye, taking that little latex piece that I made. If you do not have this, you can also use muslin cloth or a piece of a bald cap or even some saran wrap. We just want that lip to droop and almost show some of our teeth like it's melting. Kind of like the original Two-Face from Batman. Now for some very dangerous steps. I'm getting some gelatin. I melted this in the microwave for 15 seconds at 5-second intervals and kept mixing it after every 5 seconds. You want to test this on your arm or your wrist to make sure it is not too hot to apply to your face because you could severely burn your face if you're not careful. Before I put on the gelatin, you might want to cover your eyebrow. I just didn't put any gelatin on my eyebrow because I don't want to rip it off. So at this step, you can see I'm trying to avoid putting it on my eyebrow because I didn't put a barrier on there. But on the clean side that we took the makeup off, I'm just going to do textures of little pockets and bubbles. You want to have this stringy effect. It's almost going to be like taffy that you pull apart, and you want to have strings and different textures to make it look like melted skin. I got this in the light skin tone so that it looks like part of my skin is actually melting. You can get this in multiple skin tones at any special effects makeup store or online. You can even make this yourself if you have any good recipes. If you're doing this for a Halloween party or something and want to do a burned face effect with some gelatin, you could put a skin barrier like the telesis barrier or any type of makeup barrier so that you won't sweat it off. If you do not have gelatin, you could also use 3rd degree if you know how to use that product, but it's going to take longer for it to set. If you're going to use 3rd degree, also try to get one that matches your skin tone. You will see why later. And gelatin kind of sets pretty fast, in less than 10 minutes for me. Once it gets super stringy and doesn't move anymore, that's when you know to stop, because you could like start ripping parts of it off your face and you don't want to do that. Now once that gelatin is set, I'm getting some red cream makeup and putting it in the holes of the gelatin pockets that we made. Then I'm just getting my alcohol palette in the blood tone red and then doing stippling marks with a watercolor brush all over that side of our face. If you don't have any alcohol palettes because they're quite pricey, or if you don't want to use them because they're kind of irritating towards the skin, you could also use some watered down aqua paints or some watered down cream paints, because you do not want to get alcohol paint around your eye too close or your mouth because it might burn a little. Then I'm getting some black alcohol paint. These are going to be the charred bits. You want to do the bits that are more raised on the effect of the gelatin that we did. Think if you ever burn your toast in the morning for breakfast and what that part looks, you want to do it, like I said, more on the high points and towards like your nose. Then I got some fleshy yellow tones from the alcohol palette and did that near the red. It reminded me of the stringy muscular parts underneath our skin if you ever took anatomy class. Getting an orange sponge and doing more stipple marks with the alcohol red paint. You kind of want to drag some reds and blacks across your face more towards the white. Then with the Q-tip and some 99% alcohol, we are going to wipe away the gelatin on the raised parts so that it shows your skin tone and the more stringy detail of the melted away skin. Getting some red eyeshadow and putting that on the eyelid on the burnt side of our face, just to make it look like it was affected as well by the fire. Getting some fake blood and putting in the pockets of the red to make it more ooey and gooey and gross. Then I'm getting some costume glycerin, which is sometimes used for fake tears, like it's really exposed flesh and blood. Now that our face looks slightly burnt, almost like Freddy Krueger himself, we're going to get that red lip pencil again and start drawing on the outline of Mushu, the dragon from the movie Mulan. Trying to make him almost look a little bit like an evil smile smirk, and I'm doing claw marks down the center of her chest with some flame marks as well. This is probably going to be one of the most hardest parts for me because although I did that extreme burn, it was easier on that side of my drawing hand, but to do body painting on your prominent drawing hand side is super hard. Once I think I have the outline of Mushu, I'm getting white body paint and coloring in his eyeballs. Then some brown paint to color in his nose, and more white paint to cover in his grin smirk with the teeth. Then I'm getting some red body paint and painting his whole body with the claw marks and his whole face and everything, and some blue body paint to color in his horns. Now I'm getting some yellow body paint and coloring in the flames. You can also put some orange body paint or cream in there to really make it look like real flames. And once you have the outline of Mushu in, you can get a black liquid eyeliner or whatever black eyeliner you have on hand and start outlining the characteristics of Mushu. Now this is the hard part because since he's a cartoon, any outline you make has to be precise because it really affects what he really looks like. It's really hard to make him look a little bit mischievous and evil. He always looks so cute. But hopefully with the claw marks and his claws scratching at her chest, he will look kind of mischievous and like he's up to something. I got some black matte eyeshadow and did some smoking effect from his nose. I whited out his eyes and wanted them to look even more creepy. Did some more black matte eyeshadow of more detail of smoke and shadows around his body and in his grin. Then I got some black paint to do those pupils to make it look up and smaller, like he's very contemplating if he's going to scold her even more. That black matte eyeshadow is going to also shadow in his hand and the rest of his body and under his chin. Then getting some red alcohol paint to paint in the scratches that he makes in her chest. Using more black shadow to do more smoking effects so that it really looks like he really is ready and prepared to burn her even more. Got some more alcohol paint and did deeper scratch marks on her chest. And once you think you have enough detail on Mushu, it is time to put your outfit back together and put her wig, adjust her hair, and her earrings, girl. And you could stop here or you could put in a white special effects contact. This one's a mesh one so I could still see through it. It's going to give the effect that her eye was affected from the flames as well. And that is our finished, complete, crazy twist on Mulan if Mushu attacked her and burnt half of her face. I hope nobody's too squeamish and that this didn't scare anybody too bad. I really wanted to do this insane creepy twist on Mulan. It was really hard to do Mushu and all the effects on my face. But I always have so much fun challenging myself and doing these for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it as well. Let's hope this would never happen to Mulan, but I always thought, what if? This makes me want to do more gelatin work. It was so much fun to do the stringy bits on her face. Now it's time to take this off. The gelatin was quite easy to take off because I didn't put any adhesives under it or any barriers like that, and surprisingly the telesis was easy to take off too. I used some makeup remover wipes. Sony Kashuk makeup remover is the best, some baby wipes as well. I definitely had to take a long shower after this, and if you guys would love to check out the site where I got this Mulan costume because this woman made it to fit me perfectly. I wish I included a clip of the whole outfit, but it got such a mess with all the fake blood and everything. I'm definitely gonna wash it and then use it for like a party or like an everyday outfit. Let me know what other makeup transformations you guys would like to see, especially for Halloween. That's coming up so soon. All the products I use in this video will be listed down below. Again, I hope that children weren't scared or that you don't use any products that you don't have any knowledge in, such as the gelatin, because you could severely burn your face if you put hot gelatin on your face. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. This took me about 4 hours to create everything. And thank you guys so much for watching and supporting. I will definitely see you guys in another video soon. Love you all. Bye.